And he almost gives him... Oh, wow. Not the easiest thing to do against Mega Man, but that was the survivability low of Mega Man. Perhaps something to be put into question.
Can we talk about that real quick, too? He just taunted in the middle of his lead. to bait out Bonk to do his move. That was actually really funny.
Mind games from JRX, and I mean, it's definitely been an interesting path for JRX to get here. 3 straight wins in loser's side. You've been on the unfortunate end of one of those, but frankly, that bomb to get him to go up against you against RKO, one of the highlight reel parts of the tournament, where he was down 1 game and then he wins 2 successive ones, finishing off with the planted side B on the corner of the ledge at Unova. And then, oh, he air dodged in the latency on the air dodge. Just too much for him to negotiate. Could not act out of it. And that's going to cost him his 2nd stock. But JRX, I mean, he's quite the clever player, to say the least. He is nothing at which to be scoffed, and certainly no one upon which to be slept.
Really, with Meta Knight especially, King, the edge guarding King himself, Meta Knight, really taking that position very heavily, but I'm saying him a lot at this point because I'm like trying to watch this interesting match where JRX.
We call that, in the industry, we call that a verbal crutch. It's okay, but like, recognizing it is a good thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then I'm just liking this play here. It's very clean, coming from both players. Both of them not really pushing their advantage too hard, trying to be very careful. But JRX finally getting that back air, and now we find Bonk on his last stop here. So let's see what happens, transpires in this first game.
Yeah, no, he got that back air and caught him. However, out of neutral, Meta Knight, and out comes the wings. That's how you assert your dominance, one way or another. And Meta Knight, he's going to go up 1-0 in this best of 3 clip.
With Bonk taking as much stage control as he did, narrowly having everything that he really needed in that gameplay, killing really early that first stock, really put him in that really comfortable position as we're seeing here on this loser semifinals.
So now game number 2, Meta Knight against Mega Man once again at Kalos. So do you like this counter pick here from JRX?
Yeah, it gives him a lot of room to work with. It's a big stage on the sides and on the top, so Bonk will have to really work for his kills at this point. So what do you think is going through these players' minds as we start on the team too?
In my personal estimation, I can only imagine. I mean, it's for Bonk, just strictly speaking, it's all about carrying the momentum and carrying it against a character that likes to slow the game down in some fashions. However, JRX is a very different Mega Man, and he's going to be thinking, I mean, I'm going to have to mix up something into my game plan by hook or by crook. I'm not the approaching with the leaf shield that he likes to do. One of the staples of JRX's game really has not been working as well, and that's part of the reason why he's down a game right now. And indeed, this could be his last game if he's not careful.
Now we see Bonk in neutral, setting up his attacks here. Always, I feel like Bonk is taking more advantage of
Ooh, the tilt!
Not watching out for the neutral get up tilt. That is a very, very scary move because it really comes out so instant that you're not ready for it. And it kills you. Like earlier, like 100%, 100%.
Oh!
You really have to be careful when
JRX is really trying to meet Meta Knight in the air a lot, and I'm not really sure as to why. It seems like he can win this game with his feet on the ground. The more you try to get into a dogfight with Meta Knight, the more out of your element you are. As a Mega Man, the hard knuckle will take stock number 2, and beautifully done. Eventually he does catch him, and if you're going to go into the air against Meta Knight, that's the fashion in which you want to do it. But first he had to get him off stage, and of course, all it took was that forward throw.
Exactly, in that down air spike. JRX is really sitting really comfortable right now at 186%, but Bonk has to figure out something here. Sitting in disadvantage at this stage, but out of shield up B, that's gonna help him out here with his first stock take.
Yeah, up B, not still a pretty effective killing tool, although not really the tool that it once was. That's just the nature of the game, though. Airspeed works very differently in this game than it did prior in Smash 4. And of course, Meta Knight, not really the character that can do whatever it wants like it was in Brawl. Still very good, very viable, as Bonk is showing here. Keeping him in the air, the juggles. Unbelievable stuff that we're seeing here from this Meta Knight.
Wow, I'm liking the catch-up game coming from Bonk, showing that his prowess as a player, saying that I'm down, but not out, but keeping JRX off stage, trying to come back. Okay, nice mix-up on that sticky bomb, allows him to at least attempt it. See, he has to be careful being near the edge.
Uh-oh, but JRX reestablishing stage control. Oh, beautiful.
But, side beat from Bonk. Not going to kill yet. Still not out of this yet.
Now, oh no, this is doable.
And now, we see Bonk pretty much playing the catch-up game from that one spike that devastated him to put him in this position. Now, it's really taking his own stride.
Yeah, although I will say, if anything, you have succeeded in grounding this Meta Knight. You know that he's not going to go up in the air unless he's sure that he has advantage. The neutral B to seal the deal. Bonk bashing his way into loser's final. The whirling dervish, that is that neutral B, sealing it off of the side, off of those juggles. I mean, the standard combo in